Jackson County Today. Hot topics, relevant stories, and news developments that affect our community.
How does the Jackson County budget get decided each year? Each county department develops its own recommended budget. In public meetings held in late March, department heads meet with the administrator, commissioners, and budget committee members to discuss their proposed fiscal year budgets. Then, in mid-April, departments present their recommended budgets to the budget committee at public hearings held in the Jackson County Courthouse Auditorium. The 2026-27 public hearings provided detailed insight into and understanding of the services being provided to the citizens of Jackson County.
Health and Human Services mission is really to plan, coordinate, and promote public services that protect and promote the health and well-being of Jackson County residents. You'll see there our requested budget amount is $92,221,767. You'll see that the largest part of that, 76% of it, is in the green, which means grants and gifts, which also includes all of our contracts that we have with the state, primarily with the Oregon Health Authority. The next one I wanted to talk about is our biggest division within the department, which is our mental health services division. They have 88.85 FTE, and 69.83% of that is state and federal revenue. The rest really comes from a variety of contracts and billing. So some of the key areas of focus over the past year has really been strengthening our mobile crisis response. The long-term goal for that is that we would have a 2-person response to be able to respond to any mental health crisis 24/7. And then we've also been focusing on older adults with behavioral health challenges. This is the largest growing population in the county, and we need to be able to have some specialty services and be able to meet that demand going forward as well. My last slide is really around looking ahead at our key priorities. Major initiatives is the dog control facility, the application for the Certified Community Behavioral Health Center, and as mentioned before, the Crisis Stabilization Center continued efforts.
County Counsel is the county's law firm, so we serve as their in-house advocates and advisors to the county. Our goal and our mission is to deliver cost-effective and quality legal services and creative solutions and viable alternatives. One of the worst things that in-house, especially governmental attorney group can get is to get the reputation of being the office of no. It's very easy to tell people no, why they can't do things. And my experience is once you start telling people no, they can't do things, then they just stop asking you questions. And then you have to deal with the impacts of them having done things. So our goal is to always find a way to get our clients, the county and its people, where they need to go. We provide legal advice. We review and negotiate all the county's contracts and other transactions, and we attend and advise the Board of Commissioners and the other committees and boards in public hearings. So every year we want to show that we are a better value for the county than for if the county decided to hire outside lawyers. And so we take a look at what outside lawyers would cost. And so we take a look at both Portland, because that's where, if we're going to stay in state, the vast majority of sort of those specialty lawyers are going to exist. We look at Medford because there's some very good general practice lawyers in Medford who could provide some service to the county. And then we look at sort of what our rate is. So Portland rates are averaging, as we looked around, about $1,150 an hour. And if we look at sort of the highest rate for an in-house county counsel, it's about $207 is the all-in cost. We look at low rate. We're pretty close to sort of what an entry-level attorney would cost, either in Portland, Medford, or internally. And then if we look at sort of the average rate, which are those senior assistant county counsels, we come in about a third of what Portland would cost and a little less than half of what it would cost to hire an equivalent attorney in Medford on an hourly basis. But one of the great things about in-house county counsel, which is a benefit, is that we have a fixed cost. So we're salaried employees, and no matter how much we work, we have a fixed cost. Outside counsel bills on an hour basis, so the more you use them, the more they cost, and there's no cost cap on that. So we are cost-effective, fixed cost in knowing how much it's going to cost.
Absolutely, having in-house counsel is a cost benefit. There's no question about it, and for the reasons that you indicated. However, there's one other reason that you didn't indicate, and that is having the staff on board in-house helps to protect the county from possible lawsuits and litigation just by your presence and being able to counsel and advise not only the commissioners and other elected officials, but folks who are on the front line dealing with the public in areas that are in fact impacted by risk and or contracts.
Absolutely, Chair Morrison. That's why we don't want to be the office of no, so that we can be in there to advise people on a proactive basis, as opposed to reacting to decisions and impacts that were already made.
So first, I wanted to talk about the two different programs that we have in IT. The first is our Technology Replacement Fund, or TRF. This program works by collecting funds over the lifetime of the technology. The other side of that same coin is our IT Services Program. About 8% of IT's revenue comes from outside sources such as GIS land transaction fees, map and data sales. The remaining 92% are internal charges to other departments. For this current fiscal year, we've completed our desktop migration to Windows 11. We've also increased our cybersecurity program investments. That includes a new password management system. We've started getting ready for our new telephone system. We've maintained strategic software like our ERP, our document management system, and our GIS software. And we've developed and maintained custom application solutions for county departments. Next year, we plan to migrate to our new telephone system. We're going to implement additional M365 applications such as Teams. We're going to continue to increase our cybersecurity program maturity, and we're going to improve ADA accessibility for public-facing applications such as our public website.